Get paid for your content in Bitcoin and watch this video free on Streamanity. Hello everyone, welcome back to Toshi's tutorials. Today's tutorial is on Bitcoin. It's accountability, not anonymity, that protects us. The debate around anonymity, privacy and accountability within cryptocurrency has been a heavily discussed topic ever since Satoshi Nakamoto released the Bitcoin white paper on the 31st of October 2008. The term cryptocurrency gave many the impression that Bitcoin was perhaps meant to be an anonymous way of transacting between one another, and that identities would remain anonymous and hidden behind cryptographic security. This mindset was further enhanced by the author's decision to publish the Bitcoin white paper under a pseudonym, Satoshi Nakamoto. However, what many fail to realize is that in order for a currency to have any credibility and fundamental value, it cannot have a centralized starting point. Being digital, this leaves the creation of cryptocurrency with a paradox. How can a cryptocurrency have any credibility or fundamental value when it's the very starting point that means it shouldn't have one? This is the paradox that Satoshi Nakamoto solved by releasing the Bitcoin white paper in the English language to the Western world and yet giving himself a Japanese pseudonym. The pseudonym was fundamental to the decentralization of the starting point to Bitcoin. This has allowed the network to grow over a period of 10 years without any central point of control or authority, and it's this that gives Bitcoin its fundamental value over all other currencies. The use of the pseudonym was not so that its creator could remain anonymous. Indeed, many people knew his identity, including the Australian Tax Office, where he filed his tax return in relation to Bitcoin in 2009. Anonymity leads towards centralization of power, because of those who create or add the anonymity have the power to do so without others knowing. This will always lead to corruption because it means that no one can be held accountable for actions that are either unreasonable or not fair. Indeed, it's the accountability that keeps everybody safe. If everyone is accountable to someone, there is nothing that anyone can do that no one else would know about. It's this that keeps society fair and civil. It's the chain of signatures within Bitcoin that hold all the miners on the network to account and keep them honest, because the signatures validate one another. This is why when Blockstream segregated the signatures and broke the Bitcoin chain by introducing segregated witness, known as SegWit, it fundamentally changed how the network validated itself. Effectively, it meant it couldn't. From that point on, BTC was no longer Bitcoin. Privacy and anonymity are often confused intentionally to sway the extreme libertarian narrative. The narrative is confused by calling anonymous coins privacy coins, when in fact the difference between their implications are huge. Anonymity breeds corruption and encourages illegal activities such as drugs and arms dealing, human trafficking, the selling of child abuse images, and human organs on the black market, animal smuggling, and a whole host of abhorrent, morally reprehensible, unethical activities that criminals like to engage in. However, privacy encourages good practice because it enables two parties within a trade to mutually benefit one another without a third party potentially manipulating the situation to their own advantage. Therefore, it can be said that privacy provides good practice, whereas anonymity does not. It is upon the foundations of privacy and not anonymity that Satoshi Nakamoto designed Bitcoin. Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system created by Satoshi Nakamoto, now has the protocol named Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, known as Bitcoin SV with the ticker symbol BSV. Satoshi Nakamoto had a vision, that vision was Bitcoin. Bitcoin is Satoshi's vision, Bitcoin is BSV. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. See you soon.